Once, there was a little boy who was very poor and used to walk around the alleys and sell his goods to pay for school. Once, he found that he had only 10 cents and he was very hungry, and those are not enough to satisfy his hunger. So he decided to ask the first house he passes through for some food. A house over there on the other side of the road. He stopped and started knocking on the door, when suddenly a beautiful young lady opened the door for him. But he couldn't handle himself when he saw how beautiful she was, and instead of asking for a meal, he said he's thirsty and needs some water. The girl felt sorry for his looks and knew he was hungry. For that, she went inside and came with a glass of milk for him. So he drank it slowly and asked her, "How much do I owe you?" She replied, "You owe me nothing. Our mother taught us not to accept a price for doing good." He said, "Thank you, from the bottom of my heart." When Howard Kelly left the house, he felt not only he was in good health, but that his faith in God and humanity has increased after he was in deep desperation. Years went by, and the girl got a very dangerous disease which got the doctors into confusion. So they sent her to the central hospital in the city, where specialists were called to examine her rare disease. And for your surprise, Dr. Howard Kelly was one of the medical staff that were invited to supervise her case. When he heard the name of the city from which this woman came, his eyes shined of shock, and he immediately went across the building straight to her room, wearing his medical uniform to see that patient. And as soon as he saw her, he knew who she was. He walked back to the doctor's room, bounced and determined to do everything in his power to save her life. And since that day, he has shown special attention to that woman's condition and took it upon himself to take care of her. After a long struggle with that patient's case, the mission was successfully accomplished, and Dr. Kelly asked to bring the bill to his office for approval. Then he looked at it and wrote something in its retinue and ordered to send it to the patient's room. She was afraid to open it because she knew she would spend the rest of her life paying for this bill. Finally, she decided to look at it anyway. There was something written in the footnotes that grabbed her attention, so she started reading the words, "Fully paid with 1 cup of milk." Signed, Dr. Howard Kelly. Her eyes burst into tears of joy and her heart bumped with delight just after seeing those words of blessings. "Thank you, my Lord, for your overwhelming love and kindness," she said. Through the hearts and souls of pure human beings.